This course is brought to you by AppyPie as part of our Academy series.
Hey, you have got all the tools to get started on your wireframing. But what are wireframes? Wireframes are basically black and white sketches of how your future website is going to look. For example, let's head over to Google and analyze some wireframes. This is a basic wireframe. You can make out it's made of rectangles, it's made up of black and white images, seems like a diagram. Basically, it's showing where important content elements such as images, headers, buttons, all will be lined up on your future website. It also gives you a sense of spatial awareness. You don't need a fancy tool such as Balsamiq to start generating wireframes. Here, you can see that the designer has used his notebook and a pen to start sketching out some wireframes. Wireframes help you build a good website. You know how? Basically, you'll be able to understand the user flow on your website. What the user is going to see the moment he lands on your web page. How is he going to navigate pages of your web page? And what is he going to see when he visits the different pages of your web page? And you would be able to analyze potential roadblocks in the user interface way before you actually start developing it. So head over to Balsamiq in your applications folder and open Balsamiq mockups. Yes, hit OK if you are opening it for the first time. Yeah, I trust Balsamiq. We open it and let's just wait for it to pop up. Fantastic. So you can make out Balsamiq has a pretty simple interface. So you have all the various assets over here. For example, rectangle, radio buttons. Containers are the basic frames. There's a browser container, an iPad container, an iPhone container if you're building a mobile app, and a smartphone, generic smartphone container. Forms, buttons, pretty much a lot of tools what you would require to build an amazing website are already here. It's got some social media icons, it's got some notification icons. It's pretty robust. And you can make out it's got the iOS style sketches also. So if you need something, you can actually give it a search here, just like plus sign, and we get various type of pluses which we can use all across our designs. So let me just show you how to just get started with it. So we're going to go to containers. We're going to drag a browser window. We're going to name this my awesome wireframe, right? And we're going to let it aside. So it's www my awesome wireframe. And I'm going to go up to the corner. So clicking on the asset is going to have a shaded gray. It's going to get highlighted and you can just drag it around. Since we'll be designing for a widescreen 16:9 ratio, 16:9 is basically 16 by 9. That is a height of 9 and breadth of 16. Right, so widescreen monitors follow 16:9. I'm just going to lock this. So basically what happened is, like, by right clicking, I got another pop-up menu where I'm able to lock a particular container. Why did I do this? Because if this is able to move, then, you know, if we do some selections, the browser window is going to move along. For example, let me show you. Let me drop a button, right? And let me say click me. And we unlock this browser and I do a selection. I'm basically moving the wrong thing. I don't want this to happen. I want the browser to be fixed where it is. So I hit this and I lock the browser. And pretty much, if you want, you can even lock the button. We don't need the button right now. So let me just show you a quick demo of the same. So let me just go up to text and we are going to be adding some text. We're going to be adding, hey, hello world. And we're going to make it big, double clicking. So if you're handling a text asset, you'll be able to click over here and you'll be able to align it. So let's make it into center and we'll increase the size to about 18. No, that's a little bit too small. Okay, this sounds good. Hello world. And let's add a subtitle. How's the wireframing going on? It's pretty easy to use interface. You'll be able to click and add any kind of elements. So let's see, let's add some more buttons. Let's add a button saying like yay. And if you're running a Mac, click the asset, hold the option key and drag it, so you're basically duplicating it. It's possible on Windows too. And we're typing nay. We have created our first wireframe. So let me just go right here. Let me bring it up to the center to bring in some nice spatial awareness. And yeah, so how's your wireframing going? I hope it's a yay.